So I work with the Brockport Migrant Education Program, and I'm the Adolescent Outreach Program Coordinator, meaning I do all the programming with the high school students. So the Migrant Education Program is actually a Title I federally funded program. So there is a migrant education program in every state across the United States funded by the Department of Education. And the idea is to provide advocacy and educational services to the families of migrant farm workers. So these are kids between the ages of 3 and 21 that we're working with. These kids are often what we define as a migrant student is a student who moves across school district lines with their family because their family member is in pursuit of agricultural work. So in many cases, a lot of our students are from Mexico and Guatemala, specifically right now, some from Jamaica, in the past some from Haiti, but also a lot of students that's just our region. In more northern New York, a lot of the students are white and have everyone in their family is white, but they're considered migrant because of how their family moves for agricultural purposes. I think it's hard to say like the counties because there's so many factors that play into it. Each school district is very different. And I can't speak to like how the county governments are providing resources, but every school is very different. Some schools have a longer track record of having a lot of migrant students, and they know the process. They know how to help students transfer information over, how to share information between schools, how to read transcripts from Mexico. There's some schools that can do that, and there's others that just don't handle it as well, and we have to do a lot more intervention there. I think one thing that's great about at least the Orleans, Monroe, Niagara area is that there's a lot of agencies that are doing work to provide resources to migrant families. There's a coalition called the Western New York Farm Workers Serving Agency Coalition. So that's made up of all these different agencies that are trying to provide different sorts of assistance to migrant farm workers and their families, from healthcare to education to religion. There's a lot of healthcare that kind of try to do mobile clinics and go out to farms, lots of education. So in addition to working with students in school, we also work with students that are under the age of 21 that are just living and working on farms.